Hello everyone. Today will just be a half-hour voice recording session over me running from Tumbleweed to Valentine in Red Dead Online, while I'll be reading the entire Shrek script. So without any further ado, let's get into it. The DreamWorks Pictures logo plays out, with dreamy music playing underneath. At the end of the logo, the S's in DreamWorks and SKG turn green and sprout ears, matching the film's logo. Credits saying DreamWorks Pictures Presents and a PDI/DreamWorks production appear. A ray of light shines down on the leather-bound storybook. The book opens and a Scottish accented voice begins reading its text. Once upon a time there was a lovely princess, but she had an enchantment upon her of a fearful sort, which could only be broken by love's first kiss. She was locked away in a castle guarded by a terrible fire-breathing dragon. Many brave knights had attempted to free her from this dreadful prison, but none prevailed. She waited in the dragon's keep in the highest room of the tallest tower, for her true love, and true love's first kiss. In brackets, Shrek chuckles and rips out a page of the book and closes it. Like that's ever gonna happen. What a load of, we see an outhouse and hear the sound of a toilet flushing. Out steps Shrek, an ogre, who tugs at his underwear and shakes his foot off the page still stuck to his shoe. He looks lovingly at the swamp he calls home, and goes about his daily routine, which is taking a mud shower, brushing his teeth with bugs, bathing in a muddy pond, gathering giant slugs for dinner, and painting a warning sign. In a nearby village, an angry mob gather up to go after Shrek. At night they gather their torches and pitchforks and enter the swamp, trampling over Shrek's warning signs. Shrek sees them after investigating the commotion, rolling his eyes. The villagers stop outside Shrek's home, unaware that Shrek is sneaking up behind them. Night, near Shrek's swamp. Villager 1, think it's in there? Villager right, alright, let's get it. Villager 1, whoa, hold on, do you know what that thing can do to you? Villager 3, yeah, it'll grind your bones for bread. In brackets. Shrek chuckles, revealing himself to be standing behind the mob. Yes, well, actually, that would be a giant. The mob gasps, in brackets. Now ogres owe that much worse. They'll make a suit from your freshly peeled skin. Shrek slowly approaches as the villagers back away in fear, in brackets. Villager, no, they'll shave your liver, squeeze the jelly from your eyes. Actually, it's quite good on toast. Villager 1, back beast, back, I warn ya. The villager waves his torch in Shrek's face. Shrek casually licks his finger and pinches the flame, extinguishing the torch. The villager drops it. Right. Shrek terrifies the mob with a great frightening roar, his spit extinguishing all the remaining torches. He wipes his mouth and waits for the villagers to stop screaming. Shrek, whispering in brackets. This is the part where you run away. Villagers, gasping in brackets. Shrek laughs as the men drop their torches and pitchforks and run away as fast as they can. In brackets. And stay out. He looks down and picks up a wanted poster dropped by one of the villagers. He reads it out loud. Wanted fairy tale creatures. He sighs and walks off, dropping the poster to the ground. In brackets. The next day, forest. Fairy tale creatures are put in chains and led into wagons by Duloc guards. The captain of the Duloc guards sits at a table paying a line of people their rewards for turning in the fairy tale creatures. Those waiting in line include Peter Pan, who is carrying Tinkerbell in a cage, Geppetto, who is carrying Pinocchio, and a farmer carrying the 3 little pigs. Guard. Alright, this one's full. Take it away, move it along. Come on, get up. The captain. Next. Guard. In brackets. Taking the witch's broom. Give me that. Your flying days are over. Breaks the broom in half. In brackets. The captain. That's 20 pieces of silver for the witch. Next. In brackets. The captain hands over the reward to the villager who turned the witch in. The villager mutters to himself. Lousy 20 pieces. Guard. Get up. Come on. Waiting in line is Donkey on a leash and his owner. He looks in horror at the witch and a group of dwarves being loaded into a wagon. Guard. Sit down there. Keep quiet. Mama Bear and Papa Bear are locked inside giant cages, with Little Bear in his own cage. Little Bear, crying. in brackets. This cage is too small. Donkey, to his owner in brackets. Please, don't turn me in. I'll never be stunned again. I can change. Please give me another chance. Old woman. Oh, shut up. In brackets, smacks Donkey. The captain. Next, what have you got? Geppetto. This little wooden puppet. Pinocchio. I'm not a puppet. I'm a real boy. His nose grows. The captain. 5 shillings for the possessed toy. Take it away. Pinocchio. Father, please don't let them do this. Help me. Geppetto takes the money and walks off. The old woman steps up to the table. The captain. Next, what have you got? Well, I've got a talking donkey. The captain. Right, well that's good for 10 shillings, if you can prove it. Old woman. Oh, go ahead, little fella. Donkey stays silent. Well? Oh, he's just a little nervous. He's really quite a chatterbox. Smacks Donkey again in brackets. Talk, you bone-headed dolt, talk. The captain. That's it. I've heard enough. Guards? Old woman. No, he talks, he does. Moving Donkey's lips in brackets. I can talk. I love to talk. I'm the talkingest damn thing you ever saw. The captain. Get her out of my sight. Old woman. No, I swear. Oh, he can talk. The guard grabs the old woman and she struggles with them. One of her legs flies out and kicks Tinker Bell out of Peter Pan's hands, and her cage drops on Donkey's head. He gets sprinkled with fairy dust and starts floating upwards. Donkey. Hey, I can fly. Peter Pan, he can fly. 3 little pigs. He can fly. The captain, he can talk. Donkey. Ha! That's right, fool. Now I'm a flying, talking donkey. You might have seen a house fly, maybe even a super fly, but I bet you ain't never seen a donkey fly. Ha ha. In brackets, the pixie's dust effects began to wear off. Uh-oh. He drops out of the air and hits the ground with a thud. The captain. Seize him. Donkey dodges the guards as they try to grab him and runs deeper into the forest. Guards. After him. He's getting away. Get him. This way. Turn. Donkey escapes deeper into the forest and runs headfirst into Shrek's backside. Shrek turns around to see who bumped into him and glares down at Donkey. Donkey looks scared of Shrek for a moment, but he quickly hides behind him after seeing that the guards have caught up to him. That was in brackets. Captain. You there. Ogre. Shrek. Aye. The captain. By order of Lord Farquaad, I am authorized to place you both under arrest and... Shrek slowly approaches the group of guards, the guards visibly frightened by him, in brackets. Transport you to a designated resettlement facility? Shrek. Oh really? You and what army? In brackets, smiles. In brackets, the captain looks behind himself and sees that all the other guards have abandoned him. The captain tucks tail and runs off. Shrek shakes his head and starts walking back to his swamp. Donkey, impressed by Shrek, follows him. Donkey, can I say something to you? Listen, you was really, really, really something back there. Back here. It says back here on the script. Back there. Incredible. Shrek. Are you talking to... In brackets. He turns around and Donkey is gone. Me? He turns back around and Donkey is right in front of him. In brackets. Whoa. Donkey. Yes, I was talking to you. Can I tell you that you was great back there? Man, those guards, they thought there was all of that. Then you showed up and bam, they was tripping over themselves like babes in the woods. That really made me feel good to see that. Shrek. In brackets, annoyed. Oh, that's great, really. Donkey. Man, it's good to be free. Shrek. Now why don't you go celebrate your freedom with your own friends? Donkey. But, I don't have any friends. I'm not going out there by myself. Hey, wait a minute. I've got a great idea. I'll stick with you. You're a mean green fight machine. Together we'll scare the spit out of anybody that crosses us. Shrek turns and regards Donkey for a moment before loudly roaring in his face. In brackets. Donkey. Oh wow, that was really scary, if you don't mind me saying. If that don't work, your breath certainly will get the job done, because you definitely need some Tic Tacs or something. Because your breath stinks. In brackets, Shrek walks off. Donkey reappears ahead of him, dangling from a felt lock. Donkey. Man, you almost burnt the hair out of my nose, just like the time Shrek covers his mouth, but Donkey continues to talk. Talk? Shrek removes his hand. That was in brackets. ... Then I ate some rotten berries. I had strong gases leaking out of my butt that day. Shrek. Why are you following me? Donkey. I'll tell you why. Drops on the log singing. 'Cause I'm all alone. There's no one here beside me. My problems have all gone. There's no one to deride me. But you gotta have friends. Shrek. Stop singing. Picks up Donkey by his ears and tail. In brackets. Well, it's no wonder you don't have any friends. In brackets, drops him. Donkey. Wow. Only a true friend would be that, truly honest. Shrek. Listen, little donkey. Take a look at me. What am I? Donkey. In brackets, looks all the way up at Shrek. Really tall. Shrek. No, I'm an ogre, you know. Grab your torch and pitchforks. Doesn't that bother you? Donkey. In brackets, shakes his head. Nope. Shrek. In brackets, surprised. Really? Donkey. Really? Shrek. Taken aback. In brackets. Oh. Donkey. Man, I like you. What's your name? Shrek. Shrek. Donkey. Shrek. Well, you know what I like about you, Shrek? You got that kind of I don't care when nobody thinks of me thing. I like that. I respect that, Shrek. You're alright. In brackets, they come over a hill overlooking Shrek's swamp. Ooh, look at that. Who'd want to live in a place like that? Shrek. In brackets, annoyed. That would be my home. Donkey. Oh, and it's lovely. Just beautiful. You know you are quite a decorator. It's amazing what you've done with such a modest budget. I like that bolt. That is a nice bolt. In brackets, looks at Shrek's keep out signs. I guess you don't entertain much, do you? Shrek. I like my privacy. Donkey. You know I do too. That's another thing we have in common. Like I hate it when you got somebody in the face, trying to give them the hint that they won't leave. You're trying to give them a hint and they won't leave. And there's that big awkward silence, you know? Awkward silence in brackets. Can I stay with you? Shrek. What? Can I stay with you? Please? Shrek. Sarcastically in brackets. Of course. Donkey. Really? Shrek. No. Donkey. Please. I don't want to go back there. You know what it's like to be considered. You don't know what it's like to be considered a freak. Donkey pushes Shrek up against the door, in brackets. Well, maybe you do. But that's why we gotta stick together. You gotta let me stay. Please. Please. Shrek. Okay, but one night only. Donkey. Ah, thank you. He runs inside the hut. Shrek. Oh, what do you know? Donkey hops up onto a chair, in brackets. No. Donkey. This is gonna be fun. We can stay up late, swapping manly stories, and in the morning, I'll make it waffles. Shrek growls in frustration in brackets. Donkey. Where do I sleep? Shrek, irritated, brackets. Outside. Donkey. Oh well, I guess that's cool. I mean, I don't know you, and you don't know me, so I guess outside is best, you know? Here I go. Good night. Shrek slams the door, shutting Donkey outside, in brackets. I mean, I do like the outdoors. I'm a donkey. I was born outside. I'll just be sitting by myself outside, I guess. You know, by myself. Outside. I'm alone. There's no one here beside me. Shrek's home. Night. Shrek is getting ready for dinner. He sits down, lights a candle made out of his own earwax, and begins eating. Donkey looks inside from a window, and then he lays down by the front door. Shrek is about to take a bite when he hears a creaking noise. He stands up with a huff. Shrek, to Donkey in brackets. I thought I told you to stay outside, Donkey, from the window. I am out from the window in brackets. I am outside, in brackets. Shrek hears a noise from inside and turns to find the source. He sees several shadows moving and looks around. He sees the 3 blind mice on his table. Mouse 1. Well, gents, it's a far cry from the farm, but what choice do we have? Mouse 2. It's not home, but it'll do just fine. Gorder, bouncing on a slug. What a lovely bed. Shrek, gotcha, in brackets, grabs Gorder, but he escapes and lands on his shoulder. Gorder, I found some cheese, bites into Shrek's ear. Shrek, ow, in brackets, tries to grab him. Gorder, blah, awful stuff. Jumps down onto the table. Blind mouse. Is that you, Gorder? Gorder, how did you know? Shrek, enough. He grabs all 3 mice, in brackets. What are you doing in my house? In brackets, he gets bumped from behind and drops a mice. Hey. Shrek turns around and sees that the 7 dwarfs have put Snow White, sleeping in a glass coffin, on the table. Shrek, oh no. Dead. Broad off the table. In brackets, pushes the coffin away. Dwarf, where are we supposed to put her? The bed's taken. Shrek, in brackets, confused. Huh? Shrek walks over to the bedroom and throws back the curtain. The big bad wolf is laying in the bed. That was in brackets. Big bad wolf. What? Shrek now has the big bad wolf by the collar and is dragging him to the front door. That was in brackets. Shrek. I live in a swamp. I put up signs. I'm a terrifying ogre. What do I have to do to get a little privacy? In brackets, he opens the door and throws Big Bad Wolf out. He sees that a horde of fairy tale creatures have set up camp in the swamp. My voice is a little weak. Shrek, oh no, oh no, no, no. In brackets, he dodges out the way of a group of witches flying on broomsticks. In brackets, Papa Bear and Little Bear sit around the fire. The Pied Piper is playing his pipe, and all the rats are running to him. Some elves are directing flight traffic so that the fairies and witches can land. Shrek, this is in all caps. What are you doing in my swamp? In brackets, Shrek's voice echoes throughout the camp and everyone falls silent. Gasps are heard all around. The three good fairies hide inside a tent. Alright, get out of here. All of you, move it. Come on, let's go. Hapaya! Hapaya! Hey! Dwarves, quickly, come on. More dwarves run inside the house and shut the door behind them. Shrek, no, 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 not there, not there. Shrek fiddles with the door handle, unable to open the door. He gives Donkey an annoyed look. That was in brackets. Donkey, hey, don't look at me. I didn't invite them. Pinocchio, well, gosh, no one invited us. Shrek, what? Pinocchio, we were forced to come here. Shrek, by who? Little Pig, Lord Farquaad. He huffed and he puffed and he signed an eviction notice. Shrek sighs in brackets. Alright, who knows where this Farquaad guy is? In brackets, the crowd gasps at the mention of Lord Farquaad. No one answers. Donkey, oh, I do. I know where he is. Shrek, does anyone else know where to find him? In brackets, Little Bear raises his hand, but Papa Bear quickly puts his hand down. Big Bad Wolf and a wizard point at each other. Shrek, anyone at all? Donkey, me. Shrek, anyone? Donkey jumping up and down. Oh, pick me. Oh, I know. Me. Shrek sighs in brackets. Okay, fine. Attention, all fairy tale things. Do not get comfortable. Your welcome is officially worn out. In fact, I'm going to see this Farquaad right now and get you all off my land and back where you came from. After a brief silence, the crowd erupts into cheering and applause. This was not Shrek's intention. A group of birds drapes a cloak made of flowers around Shrek's shoulders, much to his annoyance. That was in brackets. Shrek, oh, to Donkey. In brackets, you're coming with me. In brackets, Shrek brushes the cloak onto the ground, while the birds come back to place a wreath of flowers on Donkey's head. They make their way through the crowd. Donkey, alright, that's what I like to hear, man. Shrek and Donkey, two stalwart friends, off on a whirlwind big city adventure. I love it. Donkey, singing in brackets, on the road again. Sing it with me, Shrek. As they walk away from the crowd, Shrek grabs the torch from a dwarf cheering them on, who refuses to let go. Shrek shakes the torch until the dwarf falls into a pond. That was in brackets. Donkey, I can't wait to get on the road again. Shrek, what did I say about singing? Yanks the wreath off Donkey's head in brackets. Donkey, can I whistle? Shrek, no. Donkey, well, can I hum it? Shrek, annoyed in brackets. Alright, hum it. Donkey begins to hum. The pair walk off into the night with Shrek's torch lighting the way. Duloc Dungeon. A masked man is pouring a glass of milk. Another man is shown walking down the hallway towards a set of doors. As he is let into the room by two guards, we can see that the man is abnormally short. The masked man is dunking what looks to be a small person into the glass of milk. Lord Farquaad, stepping forward. That's enough. He's ready to talk. Gingy is pulled out of the milk by Thelonious and is slammed down onto a cookie sheet. Lord Farquaad laughs evilly as he walks over to the table. When he reaches the table, we see that he is too short to see above it. He clears his throat, and the table is lowered. Lord Farquaad, he picks up Gingy's severed legs and plays with them. In brackets, run, as fast as you can. You can't catch me, I'm the gingerbread man. Gingy, you're a monster. Lord Farquaad, I'm not the monster here, you are, throws one leg at Gingy. You and the rest of that fairy tale trash poisoning my perfect world. In brackets, crumbles the other leg into dust. Now tell me, where are the others? Gingy, eat me, spits at Lord Farquaad in brackets. Lord Farquaad, I've tried to be fair to you creatures. Now my painter's hands reached its end.
tell me, Ryle. In brackets, he grabs one of Gingy's gumdrop buttons. Gingy, no, not the buttons. Not my gumdrop buttons. Lord Farquaad, alright then. Who's hiding them? Gingy, okay, I'll tell you. Do you know the Muffin Man? Lord Farquaad, the Muffin Man? Gingy, the Muffin Man. Lord Farquaad, yes, I know the Muffin Man, who lives on Drury Lane. Gingy, well, she's married to the Muffin Man. Lord Farquaad, shocked. The Muffin Man. Gingy, the Muffin Man! Sorry, I had to do that a bit louder, because it's funny. Lord Farquaad, she's married to the Muffin Man. A door opens and the captain of Duloch's guards steps in. The captain, my lord, we found it. Lord Farquaad, then what are you waiting for? Bring it in. More guards enter carrying an object covered by a sheet. They mount it on the wall and then the captain removes the sheet. It's the magic mirror. Everyone stands in awe. Gingy, oh, Lord Farquaad, magic mirror. Gingy, don't tell him anything. Lord Farquaad smacks him off the table and into a trash can in brackets. No. Lord Farquaad, evening. Mirror, mirror on the wall. Is this not the most perfect kingdom of them all? Magic mirror. Well, technically you're not a king. Lord Farquaad, Thelonious? In brackets, Thelonious holds up a hand mirror and smashes it with his fist. You were saying? Magic mirror. What I mean is you're not a king yet, but you can become one. All you have to do is marry a princess. Lord Farquaad, go on. Magic mirror chuckles nervously, in brackets. So just sit back and relax, my lord, because it's time for you to meet today's eligible bachelorettes. And here they are. Bouncy game show music begins to play. Using himself as a screen, the magic mirror reveals 3 shadowy portraits of princesses. Lord Farquaad seems confused, but watches on silently. That was in brackets. Magic mirror. Bachelorette number 1 is a mentally abused shut-in from a kingdom far, far away. She likes sushi and hot tubbing anytime. Her hobbies include cooking and cleaning for her 2 evil sisters. Please welcome... Cinderella. In brackets, an image of Cinderella doing housework flips to a portrait of Cinderella in her ball gown putting on the glass slipper. Lord Farquaad looks at her approvingly and the captain claps. Did I say that was in brackets? Because it was in brackets, I don't really remember. Magic mirror. Bachelorette number 2 is a cape-wearing girl from the land of fancy. Although she lives with 7 other men, she's not easy. An image of the 7 dwarves flashes on the screen. The guards laugh at the mirror's joke. In brackets. Magic mirror. Just kiss her dead, frozen lips and find out what a live wire she is. Come on, give it up for Snow White. In brackets, the mirror shows a portrait of Snow White in her slumber. Lord Farquaad seems even more pleased, and everyone else claps this time. Magic mirror. And last, but certainly not least, Bachelorette number 3 is a fiery redhead from a dragon-guarded castle surrounded by hot, boiling lava. The mirror shows an image of a giant dragon beside a tower, and then of a giant castle surrounded by lava. A bright fire shines on the screen, and Lord Farquaad covers his eyes. This doesn't seem to deter his interest. Magic mirror, but don't let that cool you off. She's a loaded pistol who likes pina coladas and getting caught in the rain. Yours for the rescuing, Princess Fiona. The mirror shows a portrait of Princess Fiona leaning on the window of her tower. Once again, everyone else claps. Magic mirror. So will it be Bachelorette number 1, Bachelorette number 2, or Bachelorette number 3? In brackets, the mirror flips through each princess's portrait. The guards shout out different numbers while Lord Farquaad frantically tries to decide. Guards, 2, 2, 3, 3, 2, 2, 3. Lord Farquaad to himself, 2, 3, 1, 3. Thelonious, 3. Holds up 2 fingers. Pick number 3, my lord. Lord Farquaad, okay, number 3. Magic mirror. Lord Farquaad, you've chosen Princess Fiona. Wild applause erupts from the guards. Lord Farquaad is captivated by the portrait of Fiona. Lord Farquaad, Princess Fiona... She's perfect. All I have to do is just to find someone who can go. Magic mirror. But I probably should mention the little thing that happens at night. In brackets, Lord Farquaad doesn't listen to the mirror at all. He's too busy formulating a plan. Lord Farquaad, I'll do it. Magic mirror. Yes, but after sunset. Lord Farquaad, silence. I will make this Princess Fiona my queen, and Duloch will finally have the perfect king. Captain, assemble your finest men. We're going to have a tournament. Hashtag not hashtag, in brackets, grins evilly. Duloc Kingdom, exterior. In brackets, Shrek and Donkey come out of the field just outside the Duloc parking lot. Donkey, that's it. That's it right there. That's Duloc. I told you I'd find it. In brackets, the two gaze up at Duloc Castle, a building that towers over the rest of the kingdom. Shrek, so that must be Lord Farquaad's castle. Donkey, uh-huh. That's the place. Shrek, do you think maybe he's compensating for something? In brackets, Shrek laughs, but then groans as Donkey doesn't get the joke. I got the joke. He continues walking through the parking lot. Donkey, hey, wait up. Hey, wait up, Shrek. Man, hurry, darling, we're late. Hurry. A man and woman run through the castle's entrance. In front of the gate is a series of ropes hung in a maze for crowd control. A mascot wearing a giant head resembling Lord Farquaad stands at the end of the line. Shrek and Donkey exchange looks. Shrek, hey you. In brackets, the mascot screams at the sight of Shrek and begins running through the roped path to get to the front gate. Shrek, wait a second. Look, I'm not gonna eat you. I just... Shrek sighs in frustration and then begins pushing his way through the ropes. The mascot runs into a wall and knocks himself out. Shrek pushes through the entrance's turnstile, but Donkey gets caught in it and lands on the ground with a thud. Donkey sheepishly smiles and Shrek sighs in annoyance. That was in brackets. As my mouth is dry. Duloc interior. In brackets, Shrek and Donkey look around at the square, which is deserted. The trees and grass are neatly cut, and the rows of houses all looked exactly the same. Chirpy music quietly plays from a set of loudspeakers. Shrek, it's quiet. Too quiet. Where is everybody? Hey, Donkey. Donkey, hey, look at this. In brackets, Donkey runs over and pulls a lever that is attached to a box marked information. The music winds up, and then the box doors open up. There are little wooden people inside, and they begin to sing. Wooden people, welcome to Duloc, such a perfect town. / here we have some rules, let us lay them down. / don't make waves, stay in line, and we'll all get along fine. / Duloc is a perfect place. Please keep off the grass, shine your shoes, wipe your... ... face. / Duloc is, and Duloc is. Duloc is the perfect place. Brackets, well, in brackets, suddenly a camera takes Shrek and Donkey's picture, both of which are dumbfounded. Donkey, wow, let's do that again. In brackets, Donkey makes ready to run over and pull the lever again, but Shrek quickly grabs him by the tail. Shrek, no. Whispers, no. In brackets, they hear a trumpet fanfare from afar and head over to investigate. A voice sounds from the distance. Lord Farquaad, brave knights, you are the best and brightest in all the land, and today one of you shall prove himself better and brighter than all the rest. Brackets, as in Shrek. In brackets, as Shrek and Donkey walk down the tunnel to get into the arena, Donkey hums the Duloc theme song. Shrek, alright, you're going the right way for a smack to bottom. I just love that line so much. Donkey, sorry about that. Arena. Brackets. In brackets. In the center of a stadium-like arena, Duloc knights are gathered as a large crowd of citizens watches on from the stands. Horses, kegs of beer, arrow targets, and other equipment are scattered about. Farquaad is atop a high-up balcony, flanked by 2 guards addressing the crowd. Shrek and Donkey step out onto the arena, but don't seem to be noticed. Lord Farquaad, that champion shall have the honor. No. The privilege to go forth and rescue the lovely Princess Fiona from the fiery Keep of the Dragon. If for any reason the winner is unsuccessful, the first runner-up will take his place, and so on, and so forth. Some of you may die, but it's a sacrifice I'm willing to make. The crowd cheers and applauds. Shrek looks around, noticing a man holding up a cue card to the crowd that reads, in all caps, applause. Did I say that was in brackets? It was in brackets. Lord Farquaad, let the tournament begin. Shrek marches through the Duloc Knights. And as I see, I've looked up. I've arrived at the saloon in Valentine. Thank you all for watching my journey. And if you reach here, thank you for listening to me being stupid and reading the entire Shrek screen. I want someone to comment and tell me if they like this editing. mid-gunshot, changing the scene. I want you to tell me if you like that, but thank you.